Okay, let's start with praying to all Buddhas and Bodhisattvas to bless us to have a right understanding of Dhamma so we can apply it in our life to benefit ourselves, to improve ourselves, through benefit ourselves so we can benefit others as well. So previous teachings that Master Muchutoma Sampo advised us to never commit harmful actions, negative actions, or negative karma, because if we are really wanting a happiness in our life, then creating a bad karma is a cause of suffering. So if we're creating cause of suffering and we don't want suffering, then it won't happen. Therefore, in order to be free from suffering, one must give up the cause that brings suffering, which is the bad karma, negative actions. But once we've done the negative actions and we have regressions, we've done some kind of negative actions, out of ignorance, out of anger, out of desire, because as human beings, the beginners, we haven't achieved the enlightenment yet, or we haven't achieved some state of great masters or state of samadhis. So time to time we become angry, and because we're angry, we speak harsh words. Sometimes we start to harm others, or start to harm ourselves also, not knowing what are the things that benefit ourselves, because we ignore it, because many things. Sometimes we do things that we do not want to, and it happens in our life. So if this mistake happens, then what to do again? So everyone says we have practical confessions. Once you understand that you have done something bad in your life, okay, you harm others or you harm yourself, or you have done something bad karma in your life, then what to do? It already happens. Now what to do? Is there any solution to make oneself free from this karma or not? And again, Buddhism, every ancient masters since Lord Buddha said, there is a practical confessions. One should do confessions. Whatever mistake we have done before death comes, one should make yourself free by doing confessions. Okay? But confession is not like confession as in Christianity or something like that. So in Buddhism, we say confession, in order to have real confessions that make yourself free from your bad karma, we call it like a 3-point is importance. When confession comes with 3 points, it should be 3 quality in it, in your confessions. If it has a 3 quality in your confession, then this confession practice or confession things make you free from your wrong karmas. Okay. The first thing is you need to realize that you have done mistakes. Okay, that's the first point. You have to realize that you have to drink poisons. If you have done mistake and you don't realize that you have to make a mistake, then you cannot be free from it. Let's say you have drink a poison and you still think I have drink nectar. Then how you going to confess? Then why you need to confess that? If you believe that you drink nectar, which actually you drink a poison, but you still believe that you drink a nectar, then you don't go to confessions. You don't feel. That's a first is aware, understand that you have made mistakes. Aware. That's every time, every Buddhism teaching called awareness, mindfulness, in Tibetan called bhaya, mindfulness, always importance. No matter what you do, being a mindfulness is also importance. Because in this world, there's many things that make our mindful go away, make us distractions, bring us mistakes. Some master give example like our mind is like a bird, and the samsara is like a hunters, like 1,000 hunters is waiting for us. Okay, and we free from one hunter, another hunter is waiting for us. We free from another hunter, there is another hunter is waiting for like 1,000 hunter is waiting for us, and our mind is like a bird. We never know which, if we don't careful about it, we never know which hunter can catch us. Okay, that's why every must be careful, and especially in this world, when you go to the street, talk with the people, meet with different people, go to work. Every time, be careful. You never know when you create a bad karma for you, and which became cause of suffering. So you must avoid. Yeah. So once you've done it, again, you have to be aware that, oh, I have done it. I should not have done it, but now I have done it. Yeah, this kind of regression you should have. Regressions, yeah. Oh, I have done it. I shouldn't have done it. So whatever bad karma you have done, you should have a regret in it. Regret for it. Yeah. And then once you have a regret, then what the second point is, now you need to search for master to find some kind of practice which help us to purify ourselves. It's like you drink a poison, now you search for doctor can give us medicines so you can feel free from your poisons. Yeah, it's like saying we have done some bad karma, let's say. Now we need some master or some persons who have, who knows how to make us free from our bad karma, how to make us free, how to purify ourselves. Yeah, so we need to search for masters who can help us to purify ourselves. Yeah, like seeking a doctor. Once you go to doctor, then what you need to do? You need to take a medicines. Yeah, it's like a saying. You go to master give you advice, what this practice you should do, and then you need to do from your bottom of your heart that you really done. Like the person who drink a poisons and he understands that he have drank a poison and he loves his life. Then what he does, he listens very carefully to the doctor advice, and every bit of medicine that doctor advice, he take very carefully. Otherwise, he can die any moment. So he so much love his life. He don't want to die. He have drunk the poison. Now what he does, listen to the doctor and take the medicines. Yeah, it's the same. Okay. Now the fourth one is promise to oneself that I will not repeat again. It's called, we call it like a 4 point. Okay, this is a 4 point. Oh, sorry, I said 3 point. Yeah, it's a 4 points. Okay, this 4 quality is important to make oneself purified from negative karmas. Okay, among these 4 points, our problem is the first and the last. As everyone says, that we don't feel regret that we have done what we have done most of the case. And the fourth one is we don't make a promise to ourselves that I will not repeat again. Understand? And we keep making mistake in different ways. First, we don't feel regret about, oh, this, I have drink like a poison. We don't feel whatever bad karma we have done, we don't care that much. Oh, I have done it. Maybe this person deserve it. This is how we think. Okay, we have behaved wrong way, the person's, yeah, or done something bad. We never feel regret. That's the one point. The last one is like we don't promise to ourselves, oh, I will not repeat again. And when this 4 quality doesn't come to purifying the confession practice, then one cannot be free. It cannot be totally make oneself free from our negative karma. And if we die with negative karma, then it will definitely give us problem in next life. Especially this, everyone says, especially those people who die near the death. Okay, so many people die with regret. Most of causes, the everyone says, like a causes of regressions during the death moments is because he remember what he done. Now we don't remember what we have done. Okay, moment of the death, we remember that what kind of bad karma I have done, and we scare. It makes us regret. And moment of death, when you start to remember what you have done, then it may bring so much sadness, so much fear. Okay, like this. Therefore, every must ask us, oh, once you've done bad karma, any mistakes, or one should make purify oneself. In order to make oneself purify oneself, these 4 qualities is most important. If you have no 4 quality among your purifications or confession, then these confessions cannot purify you. That's why, or first is regressions, aware and regret. Yeah, you're aware of you've done and you have regret. Second, go to the master or someone who can give you advice how to make yourself free, who have experienced it, who have good advice. The advice that he had must come from the ancient masters, rooted to the Buddhas, the awakened ones. Okay, and then you take the advice from your heart, and then you take the advice, apply in your life, and the last one is, oh, I will never repeat again. Yeah, like this. It's like I drink a poison, I go to doctor, take a medicine, I eat a medicine, but sometimes if I again keep drinking poison, then it becomes sad. You keep drinking poison, go to doctor again, keep drinking poison, then It's never gonna solve. Yeah. The fourth quality is, oh, I will never do that. I understand it's a mistake. I have done it's a mistake. It's not the right thing to do. It became a cause of suffering to me, and it became suffering to others as well who loves me. It's nothing good in it. With this awareness, you feel regret, you make yourself promise that I will not do repeat again. Okay, like this. Some ancient masters say making mistake is not a big deal. Okay, not a big problem making mistake. As a beginner, they say, oh, you should make mistake. That's good. So you can learn. You can learn from your mistake. If you never make a mistake, then how are you gonna learn? How are you never gonna grow? So problem is not a making a mistake. The problem is repeating that mistake again and again in different ways. That's the problems. That's where we all, most of us, we stuck. We keep making mistakes same in different ways. Okay, that's why every master, oh, in order to contact yourself, you must need what do you call regressions, and then never repeat again. Must, yeah, this two quality is the most important. Two others, finding a doctor and finding a medicine may be a little easy. Especially nowadays, many doctors are available. Yeah. And of course, we have ancient master advice of medicines. The true quality that we require in our life is regressions, and then what do you call it? Not to repeat again. Okay, we have our ancient master stories where two friends went to seek master. The story says, okay, because one of the friend was so much in pain that he made that mistake. He needs someone to help him to make free from this mistake that he made. So he went to the master with one of his friends, and his friend also wanted to see, and so they both went. So when they came to the master, and master asked, why you come here? So one of the friend who was so much pain because of his mistake that he made. So he said, oh master, I have made this extremely bad karma, which I'm so regret now. And because of that mistake, I cannot sleep. I cannot feel joy. I cannot feel peace. That mistake that I made. But what to do? I have done it already. I cannot make it undone, which I already done now. What to do? Please show me some methods that I can be free from my bad karma. Okay, he started to cry. Okay, he started to cry. The tears started to fall and keep crying. Yeah. So master look at him, other friend who was smiling, and he master asked, why you come here? What make you come here? Yeah. So another friend said, oh, I come here. I don't make a bad mistake, like big mistakes. I have made small mistakes, but in that mistake, I don't feel have regressions or anything else. I just came because my friend also came. So maybe if you make him free from these big mistakes, then you can make me free also. It's small mistake. So I don't have that much regret. Yeah, he said. So master look at both, and he must advise, okay, why don't you go both out and bring us stones? Bring a stone amount of your mistake. Like say, if you have made a big mistake, then bring a big stone. If you have made a small mistake, then bring a small stones. Yeah. So he sent both. Now the person who make a big mistake, yeah, but one mistake, but he bring a big stone. Even he's carrying very hard for him to carry it and bring to the master. And another one who make a small mistake, but many mistake, he bring a many mistake, like small stones, okay, like a marble, small marble, like a small bring lots of mistake. Lots of stones he bring in his hands. And master look at him and he say, okay, now take it back. Leave it where it was before. Exactly, you need to put everything, put there where exactly where you take. Now the another friend was scared because he said, okay, this my friend who take a big stone, he can put it back. But now I cannot because I have many what do you call stones. I cannot remember now where I took it. Understand? So master say, even you have a big mistake, but you have a regret for it. Still you have a chance. If you make a big mistake and you have a regret for it, you still have a chance. Okay? Even your mistake is very small and you have no regret, there's no chance that you'll be free from these small mistakes. Okay? So it means regressions is so important. Okay? Like this. So therefore, as I said, yeah, in Buddhism, we have this practice called Bodhisattva practice. Before we call Mondo practice, yeah, it's I think in English called primary practice. before you go to Mahamudra practice or Jokpachima practice or 6 yoga or Naropa practices, yeah, when you enter into profound practice, you should be prepared for yourself first. Prepare means you should be purifying yourself, you need good karma and purify yourself, so you can have realizations of Mahamudra or Jokpachima or whatever this called experience of 6 yoga or Naropas. We call preliminary practice. And one of the preliminary practice, we call it a Bodhisattva practice, which is given by Lord Buddha himself in the comes in sutras. That practice is especially for purifications. Okay? That purification of those karma that we have done out of desire, out of anger, out of ignorance. And we have done it somehow. Okay? We all have this kind of bad karma in our life. So that's why everyone says, oh, you have done mistake, now purify yourself. Must purify yourself before the death arises. So once you purify oneself, then you can die without any regret, without any pain or fear. You can die joyfully. Okay, let's. One of the reasons so many ancient masters, when they die, yeah, you got a story, read the stories, and I have seen also a few masters who die. They have no regret. They have no fear. They die like they are going to some party, visiting some, in some kind of nice place. Okay, they have no regret in their eyes. Why is that? Because they understand karma exists. And when I check in my life, I haven't done nothing bad in karma. And sometime I have done bad karma, or I have purified myself and never repeat again. I purify myself and next life exists. And what kind of life I will have depend on my karma. And when I check my karma, oh, I have done good. I haven't done bad. And what have I done? I make myself free from it. So there's no fear, no need to fear. Yeah, no need to fear. Because of this reason, confidence make them feel relaxed, calm, joy. That's why believing in a karma is very, very important in Buddhism. One of the profound master called Atisha. Okay, very profound master who re-established Buddhism in Tibet. He said, better than seeing deity. Okay, like better than meeting with the deities, such as Manjushri, such as Avalokiteshvara, such as Tara. Say you meet, let's say you practice and you study, you meet, you see them, which is very uncommon, which is hard to see them, hard to meet them. But if you see them, better to seeing deity or better to see meeting with the deity is believing in karmas. Believing in karma cause and effect much, much better than seeing deities or seeing Buddhas, let's say. Example, yeah. Because if you see deity or Buddha, but you don't believe in karma cause and effect, then you cannot be purified yourself. You have no, what you call, you cannot give importance to dharma practices. That's why that's much attitude was, oh, better than seeing deity is believing the karma cause and effect. Okay, very, very important. These things are. Now, of course, but karma cause and effect is like about past life, about next life. Yeah, that's what all things comes. The problem is like many Western people doesn't believe in past life. They don't believe in reincarnation systems. And because of so many scientists. Why? Because the scientists, they try to check next life or past life about microscope. Okay? You cannot find every answer through microscope. There's so many things that exist you cannot find through machine. Life is much beyond than machine. You cannot get every answer of life through machines. According to Buddhism, why so many people are suffering in this world? Some child born in poor family, some child born in rich family. Why? Why this child have to suffer in this way? Whose mistake it is? Some say it's a God. Some say it's a sin of Adam's. Okay, some say Paramatma sent. In Buddhism, we say, oh no, it's by his own karma that he done in the past life. Because of that, he's suffering. Some people achieve success very fast. Some people doesn't succeed. No matter what he does, cannot succeed. Why this difference? Because of karmas, cause and effect. Everything happens. Things happen in this world because of cause. Because of reasons. Without cause and conditioning, nothing can happen in this world. It means it must have done before. You know or you know. have discovered or not discovered yet. Now the theory of past life, yeah, also need to understand in Buddhism what the logic reasons that Buddhism believe in next life exist. Okay, I will try my best to uh, explain it like a simple way. Okay, let's say we have one of the great profound master called Dharmakirti. Okay, Dharmakirti. He written a book called I don't know how to say it in English. It hasn't translated yet. It was written in Sanskrit and through Sanskrit to Tibetans, but I don't know if it's a little translated into English or not. I haven't seen it yet. We call it Chematupa. Chematupa means something proven. The book title is proven, like proven, yeah, proof. Okay. Now he proof not because of words of Buddha bring, he proof because of logic. That's the logics are, reason are that one person can achieve the Buddhahood. And every person has the potential to achieve the enlightenment. Every person can make themselves free from negative emotions because of these reasons. Or because all the root comes, and again, they go to down, or where? Or next life, yes, past life, yes. One of the point is, that's what we accept. That's what ancient Buddhas and Bodhisattvas and every ancient master explain. Yeah. That, let's say our physical body, that when the child born, yeah, this his physical body that born, that he comes with, is mother's blood and father's sperm. When the mother's blood and father's sperm come together, and there's a soul, we call it, come together, yeah, then they transform our body. At the very beginning of body, the beginning of our body start from where? From mother blood and father's sperms. Okay, but what about the mind? The mind or consciousness, we call it consciousness, yeah, we call it the mind or consciousness, we call it, or sometimes you can use a soul, yeah. Where did it come from then? Is it come from parents? No. Okay, we don't, it's not come from by mom. Nor it can created by the mother blood and father's sperm. One of the reason is our consciousness is formless, and mother blood and father sperm is form. Okay. So he pointed, this master Dharma, the point is, understand, in this world, form cannot create formless. Whatever form create, it should be form as well. Form cannot create formless. It means then mother blood and father sperm cannot create the mind. Now mind needs some cause, because its mind is always changing. Anything that change, it has cause. Always remember it. Yeah, this is one of the logic of Buddhism. Anything that changes, okay, it has cause. Anything that no cause, it cannot be changed. It means always remain same. So when we check our mind instead of changing. What means it change? It means it has a cause. Now the mind that just arrived in the mother's womb, what the cause of that mind now? We cannot say it's a father sperm and mother's blood, because the forms. It need cause, means one step ahead before, yeah. So who just arrived, the mind arrived in the mother womb. Now his past was where? Is go to next life or past life. Because anything is a form cannot create formless, and formless cannot comes through forms. Formless must need cause also formless. It means mind cause also should be a mind, which not a mind cannot create a mind. Okay, like this. So that's the one, the logic is. Now you need to think, yeah, and you will understand, make a sense. Okay. Also, some of the ancient master says, like the baby born, when the baby born, mother feed milk to the baby, yeah. And no one teach the baby that, oh, when the mother milk you in the mouth, you need to suck it. You need to, like, when you drink it, like, how the child knows these things. You just put them, milk, and he start to, what do you call, pull, yeah, like a drinking, start drinking. Who teach? How he knows the child? Like if you know that sometime like a cow's bone or sheep bones, baby's bone, yeah. The moment you're born, he knows where the milk is. Okay, he searched the milk and he knows the where milk is, and he go to there. How he knows these things? According to Buddhism, it says because we have been born in this world many, many lives. Because the reasons we know where it is. Once you're born, you know it. Okay, that's the one of the reasons that we accept the past life is there. And then, of course, the Buddha story you read, he also mentions that in past life, what kind of life he had. Okay, like this. There was a book about past life, next life, yeah, very famous book. I think it's written by American, his name is Tucker, what do you call his name? Jim Tucker, yeah, or Life Before Life. I think he's American psychiatrist, Jim Tucker, okay, Life Before Life. He also did his best to prove that, oh, life exists after death. Oh, life exists before than this life. It means we are not new here. It means we have been in this world many, many times. Understand? That's what samsara, that's how Buddhism explained, and Hinduism also explained that samsaras. What samsara means? If you know the samsara, we make a like what do you call this circle, yeah? If you have seen this samsara symbol, it's a circling, like yeah. It means it's representing that everything we do, it's repeating in this world. Nothing is new that we are doing actually. Okay, let's say you're born in human being and we go to school, we have our parents, we learn something and we become adult, we marry, we have some kids and we die. Okay, again, next life born, again, same routine. That's it. No matter what kind of life you have, again, you have a parents, you have a family, and you protect, you work, you feed, you eat, yeah, and again you die. Again, next life comes. This routine is not ending until there's no realization of the ultimate truth. Until there are no realizations that make you free from mind or thinking or concept. You cannot be free from this concept, these cyclings. That's what means, what do you call it? Samsara. That everything we do is repeating. Nothing is new there. But because of our lack of awareness, we don't understand it. And we don't think that we are, for us, it's like we are, what do you call, doing new, visiting new places, eating new food. Like, we haven't done it yet. We haven't, it's first time in my life. This is how we're thinking. But in reality, everything we have done already. Just repeating it. Now curiosity comes, then if it is repeating, then why we don't remembering it? Because we are talking about not 1, 2 life, yeah, we are talking about like millions of life. Yeah, I mean millions of lives we have done it and we don't remember anything at all. Why this happened? How can this possible? It's all happening. Why? Everything we done, everything we are doing, there's no awareness in it. Pure awareness in it. Pure awareness of the reality. Whatever we do, lack of awareness is there. So because of lack of awareness, no matter how many times we do, we don't feel tired of it. We never feel tired of it. Like let's say you eat one food same day every week, every month, then you feel tired of it. You don't want to eat again. And we are talking about in this world, like we're born in millions of life and we're not tiring of it. How this happens? Every month, oh, because you have done it. We have done it out of this no awareness in it. Okay? For example, like you bring your one friend and let him watch one movie. Okay? Let's say Titanic movie. Let him watch, yeah, some movie, okay? Any kind of movie. Make him watch. And first time he watch, he like it. Again, invite him. Let him watch same movie. And he can also watch again, okay? Third time, now he will be a little angry. Fourth time, you don't want to watch anymore. Yeah, he don't want to watch you anymore. Fifth time, he will fight with you and he will run away. Yeah. But if we drunk this person, give him some whiskey or vodka, yeah, make him drunk. Okay, and then next morning, show him like a same movie 100 times, 1,000 times, he can watch it. And then think about it. Why? With drunk, he can watch 1,000 times same movie. Without drink, he cannot watch it more than 2 times or 3 times. Why? Lack of awareness. And with awareness. That's what every master says. Or because of no awareness of dear, that we don't know what we are doing in this life. We just look at around what people are doing and we just keep following them. And most of us, we live our life according to what people think how we should live. All things blocking us to aware of our life. Understand? Yeah. Okay. So you should, I think you should read this book on Life Before Life, which help you maybe some reason to believe in next life, past life. Yeah. Because of not understanding this life exists after death, life exists before than this. This called, what do you call this, a guy who could write a book, who invented this new Buddhism in West called secular Buddhisms. Okay, so-called secular Buddhisms. Forgot, I don't remember now. This guy named, yeah. He written a few books, okay, about Buddhisms. He and his, let's say, some kind of followers believe in Buddhism. They say, oh, they like Buddhism very much. The way Buddhism explain about emptiness, mind things, this all theory of very nice, helpful, but they don't like about next life, past life, hell, heavens. So they reject it. They don't want these things. All they want are love and compassion, practice of emptiness, practice of no mind, practice of mindfulness, which is very beautiful. So they created new Buddhism which never existed before. Secular Buddhisms, which no beneficials. Okay, no beneficial, and it's totally wrong. And of course, it influenced many Western people, because Western people also doesn't like the idea of hell. Yeah, that's the reason we have this song called "Imagine There's No Hell and No Heaven." It became very popular. This great singer, I don't remember his name. Imagine there's no hell, there's no heaven. Yeah. Okay. Well, this idea doesn't like it. They don't like the Western people, hell and heavens, and especially the idea that hell and heaven made by someone for us is not. These things are, yeah. Hell is the land. Hell is the world with lots of sufferings. Heaven is the land with lots of happiness. Human being, we have a suffering also, happiness also. So yeah, just imagine that. Hell is not like explained by other peoples. Okay, hell is somewhere with lots of suffering, lots of problems. Okay. So this all happens because of lack of awareness, not understanding clearly. Yeah. Okay. Again, the every ancient master says we have like a three type of dharma people. Okay, three type of, you order to be a dharma persons, you can be a three type of dharma persons. Without these three, is no other dharma persons. Okay, now you need to understand. That's why we call it a Lamrim. And it's a book called Lamrim. Yeah, I don't know if you know the what do you call Lama Tsongkhapa's book called Lamrim, and then Atisha also explained about Lamrims. Yeah, Lamrim means stage of dharma practice. Stage of practice. Yeah, stage. I think like this. Now it's already translated into English. Okay, very much profound teachings. Very much, especially the Kadamba teaching is very profound. Profound it in sense which easy to understand for us. Of course, every teaching are profound, yeah. But Kadamba's teaching are so profound for us, easy to understand, because they don't talk about deities. They don't talk about like a Buddha, 1,000 hands and a 1,000 head. We have so many in Vajrayana. We have a lot of different practices. Okay, they don't talk about practice of sperm, blood, ears. These things are, they don't talk about it. They just simply talking about love and compassion, wisdom. They explain how to do it in very profound ways, and for us, easy to understand. Okay, that's why it's become profound and very much meaningful. Yeah. So according to the Kadamba masters, ancient masters, they say you want a dharma practitioner, then you can be like a lower dharma practitioner, middle dharma practitioner, or highest dharma practitioners. What is the lowest one now? Think about it. Lowest one, you start with lowest one means you care about next life. You don't want to born in hell. You don't want to born in animals. Okay, you don't want to born in hungry ghost. At least you want to born as a human being. If you want to born again in America, or being American or Russians, yeah, like this. Now what to do then? Just I want to born as American again, doesn't mean I will born. If there's no cause. Now what to do the cause? Oh, I should follow the morality. I should follow the disciplines. I should make sure I won't create a bad karma that, what do you call, became obstacle to me born again in next life as a human being, or American or European or whatever as human beings, right? Oh, I should do something. It means I should follow discipline. As I said, I must follow the 5 shilas, which I explained. Yeah, no killing, no stealing, no sexual misconduct, no lying, no drugs or alcoholics. I should give up. Okay? With this understanding, yeah, you give up, you follow disciplines, and you create a more good karma. For what? Not to born hell, the land of hell. Okay? So you can born again next life. Right? That's became a lower dharma practitioner, lost ones. Okay, lost one who think about next life, but worry for next life. Okay. Now, second one, middle one. Middle one is like the person who understand, or even are born in heaven or human being, but still there's a problems. It's not like I'm born in human being and there's no problem at all. In human being is much better than animals and what do you call it, hell beings, but it's not like a totally freedom from sufferings. It has also lots of problems in human being life. Yeah. Oh, I should make myself free from whole samsara. I should do something not to born in this world again. I should do something not to born in the samsara again. I should make myself free from this cycling, this repeating things. So he did not care about next life either. Nor he about attached in this life, nor he attached for next life to born a human being or nice family or rich family. Yeah, he wanting to be free from samsara. See, he became higher. He became richer, a little middle. Now, third one is like the highest one. We call it, oh, only make myself free is good for me, but what about those people? Those my friends, my family members, my brothers, sisters, and so many people are there who all have potentials, but because of ignorance, because of influence, they don't know what to do with their life, and they keep suffering. And leaving them behind in suffering and just seeking for happiness for myself is not good. How can I be enjoy only myself is free from suffering and other all sufferings, and how can I enjoy? I cannot. In order to be enjoy my happiness, I should make everyone should be free. I should lead everyone in the path that make free from suffering. I should do that. That's called bodhicitta. That I should arouse the mind of bodhicitta to reach awakening state for every sentient being. And I took every sentient being to that path that make them free from sufferings forever, for forever. Ultimate freedoms. Yeah, I should do with my life. I should not seek freedom for only myself, but seek freedom for every sentient being. That's highest state we call bodhisattvas. Okay. So now you want to be a dharma person. Now you should choose 3. Now these so-called secular Buddhism people who didn't care about next life, who didn't care about next life, who just wanted this life. Now they're not a category of 3. They don't consider next life because they don't understand of next life. They don't accept next life. Forget about nirvana. Forget about enlightenment. Yeah. Now only this life. Now you are not dharma persons. That's why one of the profound master called Sache Gongpa Nyingpo from Tibet. Okay, one of the book called very profound book called Parting from Fourth Attachment. The first advice the Manjushri gave to this master. Okay, Lord Manjushri gave to the master. He said, if you're attached to this life, you are not dharma practitioners. Think about it. If you attach to this life, you are not dharma practitioners. It means if you're doing only for this life, only peace of this life, happiness of this life, only for this life, and to achieve this life happiness, you do no matter what kind of practice you do, you are not doing dharma practitioners. You're not considered as dharma practitioners. It must have a worry about next life. Understand? If you are attached to this life, you are not dharma practitioners. Very profound book. In the future, if I've got a chance, I will do my best to, I will, if I've got opportunity, of course, I will offer this teaching as well. Okay, in future. So if you're attached to this life, you are not dharma practitioners. So now the secular Buddhism is totally opposite of it. How can you, okay, you are a secular, you call secular Buddhism, but you're not into three categories. And this Buddhism is not a Buddhism actually. As I said before, yeah. Buddha's teachings, meditations, of course, help us to reduce stress, anxiety, fear from this life also. Help us. But we are not looking for freedom of only for this. Dharma is not only for this. And we are talking about long lasting. Buddha discovered not this for comfortable, Buddha preached this teaching not for temporary happiness. Understand? Think about how it begins. If he needed temporary freedom from, then he doesn't have to be leave. He didn't have to be leave the palace. Yeah, he need a long lasting. Today I'm free from suffering, but what about tomorrow? Okay, tomorrow also make myself free from suffering, but what about day after tomorrow then? I should do it something to cut the root of suffering, though from then there's no space for sufferings. I should reach that state, which we call enlightenment. So the whole teaching of Dhamma is to achieve the enlightenment. We are not talking about the temporary happiness. Yeah. So now this name of Dharma, you are looking for temporary happiness, then is not considered Dharma. You like a Dharma, let's say the secular Buddhism people say, oh, compassion teaching of Buddhism is very nice, no mind practice, very nice, very beneficial. It makes your life beautiful. You remain calm in this life, very nice. Okay. But this not only for purpose should be. Yeah, that's why it's very, very important to understand. That's why in Buddhism, as I said before, yeah, karma becomes so important in Buddhism. Karma is the make one person holy. Karma, okay? By karma, you become holy. By karma, you become unholy. Your own karma make you holy. Your own karma make you unholy. So what the karma means, as I said before, yeah, karma is the actions that we do through mind, body, and speech. Okay, so mind actions has also positive thoughts and negative thoughts. Speech also has a positive and negative. Yeah, body actions also has a positive and negative. So whatever we do negative, it became a cause of suffering. Whatever we do positive, it became a cause of happiness. And also, many ancient masters advise what is the meaning of the positive and negative. How we define is through the state of mind. Let's say you have a lot of anger or hatred inside, and outside you speak about love, compassion, help each other. Is it a good karma? No. Because your action coming from where? It's not coming out of compassion, it's coming from hatred. Even you speaking love and compassion, no, it's not create a good karma. It create a bad karma. Why? What karma is it defined by what? Defined by your state of mind. You're doing it for what? Let's say you do donations or offerings or some helping people. But you're doing helping or offering or some donation to the hospital, to the people, yeah, because you want a name and respect, because you want others to know that how great donator you are, how great donator you are. Okay, that's why you're doing it. Then is not considered as a dharma practice. Dharma practice, not considered as good deeds. No matter how many people praise you, in reality, it doesn't consider. Why? Where it come from? What kind of state of mind you have while doing it? That's depend. Yeah. That's why karma is the one who make us. By bad karma, we become bad. By good karma, we are what do you call it, some kind of good. Yeah, we say we good or bad depend on your karma, which come from by your state of mind, through positive, through negatives. That's why Lord Buddha explained like a, because ancient time in India has a, like a, we have a, like a Brahman caste, Brahman, okay, Brahman, Hindu. Brahman means they believe in holy caste. You're born in that caste, in that family, it means you are really holy. Okay, and Buddha was against it. But Buddha said, oh, no one became a holy through born. Everyone became holy by through actions. Okay, this theory of karma becomes so important, as I said before, yeah, like this. Okay, and of course we will talk about it future also, like this. Yeah. So, in order to be a dharma practitioner, you should be like a 3. or forget about I cannot do enlightenment yet, or I cannot be free myself from samsara. At least I can do to do something that I shouldn't born next life into hell. Yeah, that's I should do. Okay, that's what I should do. Otherwise, big problem. Okay, like this, yeah. So this category should be understood. Very, very important. Okay, like this. Now the second practice called, okay, the practice of all Bodhisattva is ninth chapter, yeah. The practice of Bodhisattva is a strive toward the goal, which is the supreme state of changeless everlasting liberations. So now, as I said, three category. So first, eighth chapter must advise is never commit harmful act. If you commit harmful act, you will born in hell's loud lines. Yeah, such hungry ghosts, animals, or hell beings. Make sure that you don't born again in this life. That's he's teaching about the lower class. Okay, now he come to the middle class. Okay, now he say, oh, only for looking for happiness for next life, also good, better than only seeking happiness in this life, but much better, but still not enough. Why? Because no matter which part of samsara you born, there are sufferings. Okay, that's why inside in Buddhism we call the what we call theory of sufferings. Yeah, suffering. That's why Buddhism talk about lots of suffering. Every time suffering. Understand suffering. Be free from your suffering. Think of that. It's all teachings. So we can recognize what the suffering really means. Okay. Now that we have like in Buddhism we talk about like a suffering, three types of suffering. It mentions in ancient masters. Okay. Now you need to understand so you can understand what the Buddhism view of sufferings. Because I have met few people who from West. Yeah, I have one student from Spain. She also said to me, "Oh, I like Buddhism very much." But why Buddhism talking about lots of about suffering? There's enjoyment also. A lot of beautiful places, good food, good music, so many nice places also here. Why Buddhism also talking about samsara is suffering, everything is suffering? Why? Okay, so I explained her, yeah, suffering doesn't mean like a suffering the way we understand. Suffering has a big, deeper meaning in Buddhism. The root word of suffering comes from by dukkha in Sanskrit. Okay, dukkha. Now, what is the dukkha, which translates into sufferings? Means there are three categories of sufferings. Okay, first suffering we call a suffering of sufferings. Every sentient being suffering of this, suffering of sufferings. What is the suffering of sufferings? Suffering of suffering means like let's say I don't have a good job. Suddenly I became a big sick. Okay, I already have a suffering of not having a good job, and suddenly I became a big illness come in my life. Okay, that's suffering of sufferings. I have a headache, big headache problem. My leg is a pain. I have a bad boss. Okay, the American say like a pain in, right? Pain in that type of boss I have. And same time, my family member is not treating me well. Understand? I have a nose problem, I already have a knee problem. Like keep sufferings like keep coming from different direction in my life. I already have this suffering and this suffering coming and this suffering coming. Like every day, new problems like arising from different directions. That's called suffering of sufferings. Understand? Okay, so you can check, you can find this our life. Everyone have these problems, suffering the sufferings. I have a no good job, my girlfriend left me. Or run away from other man, or boyfriend run away from other men. Okay, like this. Yeah, suffering, sufferings. Suffering with change. Another it's called a suffering with change. Suffering with change means now you are happy. It's nice, very good, beautiful, everything fine, but it's changing again. About to change. Very much like let's say when you're hungry, you eat food, yeah. Okay, and you eat food. In the beginning, what happened? It's so tasty, so like it, and slowly, your stomach became full. Then what happened? You don't want to eat anymore. You don't feel the taste that you're feeling before. Okay, we all have this noticed. Yeah, you eat, and then after your stomach become full, that food you cannot eat anymore, and you don't feel the taste that you're feeling before. It was before nice, but it changed. This happens in our life story also. Let's say you have a beautiful wife or beautiful husband, or let's say boyfriend or girlfriend. Yeah. Before the beginning, then you met to each other. What happened? You fall into dream. Yeah. That you feel like, oh, she's the perfect wife for me, or she's a perfect girlfriend for me, or he's a perfect man for me. Yeah, you both are walk like a Romeo and Juliet of this century. Okay, like everything she does, you like her about her. Whatever you do, she like it. And you find her very much attracted to her. She became beautiful. Yeah, very nice, enjoying each other timing. Okay, after a few months, few years, let's say, then what happened? You don't find any more attractive to her. The way you find excitement, joy walking with her, talking to her, you don't find it. What happened? It's changed, right? Before, whatever you do, she find a nice, you make laugh her, you make smile to her. Even you make mistake, even you're doing something not good, she may look at it like a cute. Oh, he's doing cute things. Okay? And later what happened? Whatever you do, it irritated her. Why this happens? It's changed. Okay? So every samsaric happiness is like this. That's what Abhidhamma says. Every samsaric happiness is about to change. It cannot remain long lasting. It's just like a drop of dew about to change. And it will change. And most of cases, whenever it change, it became a cause of sufferings. And you are the same girl that is so much happy about her. You're following her. Now you're running away from her. Same girl, you're so much crazy about her that you follow her, yeah, everywhere. Now you want to walk away from her. Why? Why happening? Because the happiness of this doesn't stay. This is the reality of samsara. Now, whatever you do, you cannot. As I said before, yeah, every samsaric happiness is not a happiness just to give us forgetting our pain, allow us to forget our pain, forget the problems. Okay. One of the great writer from Russia, they say his name was Maxim Gorky. I don't know if you heard this, Maxim Gorky, very profound writer. Okay, one of his profound book called The Mother. And the way he write, very much like a Buddhist. Maybe in the past life he was Buddhist, never know, yeah. The way he write, okay, the way he explain about the sufferings, very much related to Buddhism. Even he was not Buddhist, but the books, the way he explain about the things, very deep. He was nominated for a few times, I think Nobel Prize nominated. Okay, I think something like this. Okay, not sure. I have written his book translated into Hindi because I can read and I can understand clearly what Hindu language. So he was very popular in India. Okay. One of his stories that said that he was invited in USA, America. Okay, because he was a profound writer, and of course in America, Americans have this good quality that they respect wisdom people. In Nepal, we don't have this much respect to wisdom people. Okay, respecting is like a powerful people and wealthy people. But America is some land, yeah, where really thinker who have good thoughts, who knows how to think, who can write, influence, can respect it in the society, bring these people into the university and ask them to speak to the people. Yeah, this very good tradition the United States have. Yeah, America has. Yeah, so he was invited by American and he gave speech, and then they took him to this place called what do you call it? Place called where you can have what do you call a roller coaster and different type of enjoyment. What do you call it? I don't know. You know, right? This park, okay? This park. Okay, yeah, but you know, right? Okay. When I was in New York City, I used to visit the Six Flags. It's near between the New Jersey. There's a Six Flags. Okay, yeah, these things. Yeah, where I also drive sometimes when Batman ride and Superman ride. Yeah, these things are okay. So they say they took him to the story says, okay, the American friend took him to let him enjoy a little bit. let Maxim Gorky enjoy this park, okay? Took him, the story said. So they were hoping that Maxim Gorky will be so happy, will enjoy. But he remained silent and remained sad. So people ask him, what do you think about this spark? How much you like it? The story says his eyes has a tearful. He said, oh, so many objects to enjoy, because so many different things to enjoy. It means here people have a lots of pain in them, he said. Understand? It means here people lots of problem in them, lots of pain, suffering in them. Now think about it, how deep it is. It has a great wisdom in it. See how deep he can see. Why we need these things are? What for? Because we are in problems. If we are happy with ourselves, we are satisfied with self, we don't need this Batman flight or Superman flight. Yeah, we don't need. We need because we are lack of happiness, lack of satisfactions. So we need something, at least, which make us free from, make us what do you call forget our pains, at least for a few moments, make us, help us to forget our problems. Yeah, this all why we need. See his deep understanding. Yeah, very much like a Buddhist theory. Okay, you should read the books and very much inspiring. Yeah. So samsara is like this. No matter what part of the world you go, no matter what kind of enjoyment you have, is about to change. And most of cases, when it change, it became a cause of suffering. None of samsaric fortune can give us satisfactions. That's what every master like a samsara is like a salty water. Drinking salty water. No matter what many times you drink, it cannot give you satisfactions. These things no need to check the books, okay? We can check our life because we also have experience of samsaric pleasures, samsaric enjoyment, right? We have experienced it. Maybe more than me, you have experienced more than me. Right? So which samsaric pleasure or enjoyment give us satisfactions? None of them. Our problem is the every answer must say, our problem is that we are like persons who go to ocean, okay? We're so much thirsty and drink water from south side. And if you feel, oh, salty, maybe I should go to north side should be sweet. And again we go to north and drink, oh, it's salty again, I should go to east and we go to west. That's how we making around whole life, not understanding that no matter which part of ocean I go, it is just salty. That's depend on how far, how deep your wisdom is. Buddhas and Bodhisattvas are like what? They just drink a south of water for one sip. They understand whole ocean is salty. So then they don't go, they give up. Our problem is we drink from south, we think, oh, maybe north is just south, sweet. And we go to north, or maybe east is sweet. It can be. Then we all life rounding around and never find satisfactions. You find a one man, one woman, and we find no satisfaction. Maybe, oh, she is not perfect for me. Maybe another woman should be perfect for me. And we find another woman, another man. And oh, he's also not good for me. Maybe I need to find another one. Yeah, whole life. Never understand the satisfaction is not about her or him. Your awareness, okay, your qualities. It's not she can give you. But you need to understand. Yeah, these are the problems. Okay, like this. So that's why here Master says, now the second one Master says, oh, understand, no matter what kind of samsaric fortune you have, no one going to give you satisfaction, no one going to make you, what do you call it, happier. Okay, understand that. And every samsaric pleasure or name, fame, popularity is about to change. You cannot stay here forever. This power, wealth cannot stay here with you forever. See, now what it must say here. So therefore, you're born as a human being. Do not seek only for next life. You have a great potential. You can do greater than this. Or look, the liberation from samsaras. That's what Master says in the 9th chapter. Yeah, it's about the nirvana. Make yourself do something with your life. Make yourself free from whole samsaras. And how to do it? Or do not attach to samsaric pleasures. Do not attach to samsaric things. Okay. Is it mean that we should not enjoy our life? Okay, this because of one of the again the misconcept of this Buddhism about in the Western world. Yeah, Buddhism talk about samsara suffering. What is that means? So no, you can enjoy. If fortune come in your life, welcome it. Okay, good wife come, welcome it. Yeah, have a nice time. But so make sure these fortunes, this person should not become your weakness of your life. Understand? Our problem is we want this enjoyment, and at the same time we want this enjoyment to our weakness that we cannot survive without it now. That's the problem. So Buddhism doesn't says give up the pleasure. Okay, always remember it. Buddhism says do not attach to pleasure. Think about it. It's very, very different. You can have all kind of attachment. You can have all kind of pleasures or enjoy, but you should not attach to it. What happens? You attach to it. All kind of negative karma come start from the attachment. Okay, so attaching to samsaric pleasure and having a samsara pleasure is different. That's why in Buddhism we call it a total acceptance. Okay, the word called total acceptance. What is the total acceptance? Well, happiness comes, I accept. Suffering comes, I accept. Now, what comes in my way, I accept. But I make sure nothing became a weakness of my life. Okay, that's the profound, what I call advice that is given by ancient masters. Because total acceptance. So here also, like we're talking about renunciation, yeah, renunciation. When in Buddhism we talk lots about renunciation. What does renunciation means? Renunciation means you should give up the attachment towards samsaric pleasures or samsaric fortunes or wealth, fame, name, popularity. Yeah, you should give up the attachment. But when name, fame, popularity come in your life, then what to do? Welcome it. Use it well. Use it well in the way so it will bring happiness to you and become a cause of happiness to others as well. Okay, big fortunes, big amount of wealth, big amount of power when it comes, yeah, it means you have a great what do you call responsibility now. Big powers, big fortune comes with great responsibilities. Oh, I should use it to benefit myself and benefit others as well. I should not use it to harm myself and others. Yeah, this kind of understanding give us by theory of total acceptance. When you are attached to it, now what happens? You are worried that somebody is going to take it from me. When you have attachment, that you have a fear that, oh, I'm going to lose it. Now you attach to its power. That's the reason so many of our leaders became corrupted. That's the reason so many leaders became a leader and they use this power something to harms its own peoples or different type of people, different schools, yeah, different. Why this happens? Okay, because attaching my power. Oh, I should remain this power always. Make sure no one take it away from me. It means now the power became his weakness. So every ends my, oh, never let the weakness of your life. Anything come your way, welcome it, but do not let weakness of your life. It means beautiful life, beautiful woman or beautiful man come your life, welcome. Spend time, yeah, have a nice time, but do not make him or her weakness of your life. Tomorrow she want to leave you, welcome. She want to stay with you, welcome. No matter what, you stay welcome. Understand? You should not say, oh, don't leave me, I will die. This is not, no, like this. Attaching. Okay, like this. That's why in Buddhism, we call it renunciation becomes so important again. Renunciation. Giving up the attachment towards samsaric pleasures or samsaric fortune or fame, name, popularities. Because no matter how famous you are, no matter how popular you are, no matter how powerful you have, nothing going to give you satisfactions. Even you whole rule the world. Okay, you want more, you want more. That's why some of the ancient masters give example like a attachment or desire is like a, it's like a, what do you call it, like a pot which has no base, no base, yeah, no base. So no matter how many water you put inside, it never come up. You know what I mean? It never became full. So it's not like, oh, 1 year if I, because if it's not about timing that, oh, may I keep pouring it, and one day it will be. I should keep pouring it like a 1 month, 1 year, 10 years, then one day it will come up. No, it will never. Why? There's no base. So it's not like about a desire that I will, okay, let's have a different type of experience, then I will one day my desire going to be satisfied. Never. Why? The quality of desire itself is dissatisfactions. Okay, like this. So that's why everyone say, oh, have a renunciations toward a samsaric pleasure and use this life to achieve nirvana, which is the freedom from samsara, which freedom from all kind of sufferings. Yeah, look for that. Why? Because no matter what kind of enjoyment in the samsara has, name, fame, body, all about to change. Okay, all about to change. And whenever it became a change, it became a cause of sufferings. Okay. So as I said before, yeah, so Buddhism talk about 3 types of suffering. As I said, okay, suffering, which I just mentioned you, yeah. Suffering will change. Suffering will change. Every enjoyment of samsara is suffering will changed. Okay. Now, third is suffering of, we call suffering of existence. Suffering of existence. In Tibetan, it's called tuche ke tumar. What is the suffering of existence means? It means everything in this world is dependent on cause and conditionings. Now, let's say I have this, let's say we are so proud of our body that, oh, my body is so flexible. I have big arms, healthy body. Yeah, what a healthy I am. Yeah, this is how we think. But we think deeply again, how weak our body is, that we cannot live without water. We cannot live longer without air. We need a clothes. We need to feed every day until we don't die, until we die. Every day you have to 3 meals a day or 2 meals a day, 4 meals a day, yeah, feeding. This body cannot take the whole weather. This body cannot take a too hard weather. What it shows? It shows, oh, this body is so weak. Or to survive, it depend on so many causes. It is the, what do you call, a suffering of existence. That it depend, in order to survive, it need to depend on many causes. Now think if our life would be much better than if we have to no eat. Think about it. If you don't need to drink or no need to take air or no need to eat or no need to wear any clothes, then of course our life is much better, much easier. Right? Think about it. Imagine. Because we have to eat, we have to wear clothes, we have to air conditioning and heater, all these things needs. What it shows? It shows weakness of our body. Understand? Without it, we cannot survive. Now we go to deeper now, wider, yeah? It means everything belongs to samsara. Everything that belongs to samsara is like this. Suffering of existence. Even if we have a book, yeah, we have a book. Now, order to become a book, what it needs also costs. Books, anything, bad, car, house, everything depend on cost and conditions. Nothing born by itself. Now it means whole thing, like even our cup, even our table, even our car is a suffering. Okay, even our car, house, shoes, clothes, dress, everything is suffering. Why? It's a depend on cause and conditionings. It come from by cause and conditionings. And it's about to change. Yeah. So it's a suffering. So suffering doesn't have to be feeling, okay? One of the, because in dukkha, we can understand dukkha doesn't have to be feeling. But sometimes the suffering of the word is like a feeling, yeah? Okay, but suffering doesn't have to be feeling. Like we say, the table is a suffering. It's not a feeling, yeah? We don't say table is a feeling, but table is a suffering. What kind of suffering table have? About to change, depending on cause and conditions. It shows it is a suffering. About to change, the table is new now, but after 10 years or 20 years, it will break. And it will break, the process start already from here. Okay? Yes. So when you think about the type of sufferings, now you will understand, oh, what is suffering is. So suffering doesn't have to be negative, okay? One of our Western friends have this, because of not understanding this suffering, that how Buddhism explain, yeah? It's great, not a great, let's say great psychological what do you call Sigmund Freud. Yeah, Sigmund Freud, and Nietzsche's Sigmund Freud, Nietzsche's, and so many thinker from West in the maybe in doing like a 17th centuries, or 16 or 17, 18th centuries. This thinker from West, okay, 18, 19, yeah, they thought Buddhism is like a sad religion. Buddhism is for sad people. Buddhism is like a optimistic, yeah, optimistic or pessimistic, something sad, pessimistic, yeah, pessimistic, optimistic or pessimistic. Okay, you understand what I mean, yeah. Okay, yes, okay, because they didn't understand what Buddhism is talking about. When Buddhism is talking about suffering, what kind of suffering we are talking about here? We didn't say that samsara has no enjoyment. We say enjoyment, there is enjoyment, but this enjoyment won't give you satisfactions. You can enjoy it, it is just temporary, and it will change. It once it change, it becomes a cause of suffering. Anything that start to change or became a cause of suffering, it was not happiness. Okay, like this. So now the must advise, oh, starve yourself, lead your life to reach the liberation from samsara. Now he's talking to the middle class. Okay, like this. Okay, we'll stop here today, and then maybe a few minute break, and then we come to a short practice together. Okay, shall we start here? Okay, now sit in the meditation positions and start with breathing. The 21 times that we did before. That is normal breathing, in and out, one, in and out, two, yeah. Just normal how you breathe in and out until count 21 times. After counting breathing 21 times, keep focusing on the breathing. Be aware of the breathing, how it comes in and how it goes out. Just aware of it. Just follow it. Okay, let's start. Now slowly from head to toes of leg, like a scanning. Be aware of the sensations of every part of your body. Start from your forehead, your eyes, ears, nose, mouth, neck, chest, both hands and fingers, legs, knees, and fingers of legs. Try to feel them. Be aware of the upper sensations on every part of the body. Just be aware of them, like a scanning up to down and down to up. Every time there's a feeling going on because of distractions, we never feel them. Now bring your awareness to feel every sensation, every feeling around each part of our body. And slowly come back to the breathing. Breathe in. I know I'm breathing in. Breathe out. I know I'm breathing out. Just be aware of the breathing. Only you and your awareness of breathing remain. Everything, everyone else disappear, should be disappear. Only you and your awareness to our breathing left. Now we do our dedications. Namaste Mudra. Whatever we choose, we gain by listening Dhamma and meditating may become a cause of happiness for all sentient beings. Before the death reach me, I may fulfill my wish of Dhamma. I may completely transform myself to become more compassionate and wisdom persons. Thank you. If any of you have questions, then love to answer them. If you have.
I have to, Lama,
Yes, please.
I have to go back and find my book on the Vajrasattva practice. I need to do that practice.
Yes, it's very good. Okay, thank you everyone. So, like no questions anyway. So whatever you learn, try to think. Oh, you have questions? No, yeah? Okay, no question. Okay. So thank you very much. So we'll see you again next time. Yeah. And whatever I said, try to reflect on it or think about it. And if next time it don't make a sense, whatever I said, please ask me. Do not keep in mind. Yeah. Just give me. Okay. Okay. Thank you very much. Have a good night and take care. I'll see you next time.
Thank you, Lama.
Bye.
We appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you,
Bye, everyone.
everybody.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Thank you, Jason.
Thank you. Thank you. Take care.